Hi, sister. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is better. You can hear me now? Okay, great. Thank you. We're just setting up here. We have the intermediate division starting upstairs in an in-person tournament. So they're just starting up, and then my scorekeeper will be coming shortly. But in the meantime, let's get you guys registered into the room here so we can connect your buzzers. See, Calgary's here as well. That's great.
It's Pauline.
Yeah, that's Auntie Pauline.
That at our church?
Yep. Can you see that?
Oh, that's cold. No, no, no. Ah.
Okay, I see Eunice and Aaliyah are on.
Can you see me?
When the quizzing starts, quickly. So the first quiz will be Fort St. John 2 and Saskatoon quizzing against each other. So Fort St. John 2 will be on red 1 and Saskatoon will be on, sorry, Fort St. John 2 will be on red, Saskatoon will be on yellow.
Never mind.
Get to see Calgary here. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Christian.
Look.
This is Jen. So things got started upstairs. Okay. Saskatoon. Is Shaniqua joining us today as your yellow 3?
Who's Shaniqua?
Yeah, sorry, sister.
Hey, Brother Lewis, is Shaniqua joining us today?
No.
Okay, so it'll
Yeah.
just be
Yeah, these two.
these two girls. Okay, so Eunice and Aaliyah. Perfect. And we will be having Eunice as your yellow 1 and Shaniqua, or sorry, and Aaliyah's yellow 2.
This is
that
a
right?
balloon, Mama. Look, Mama.
Okay, do you girls mind just switching positions so I know which one is 1 and 2? Thank you. We're just waiting for Fort St. John to hook up their Zoom call, and then we will get your buzzers connected.
Should I be doing that now?
All right, good to see Fort St. John here joining us. We will now hook up your buzzers. I see that Aaliyah and Eunice, you guys have joined the virtual buzzer room. Let's have Fort St. John as well join the room. So the room number is 5495. The key is 361.
Okay, yes, yes. Okay, so there is- He's matched up, I think. He's in here. We won't have Shanika joining us today. Oh, okay.
Mhm. Okay, good. All of your buzzers should be hooked up by now. Let's do a quick buzzer check. Let's unmute and do a buzzer check here. Red 1 is Dustin.
Red,
Sorry.
Good. Tristan, red 2.
red 2,
Good. And Danielle, red 3.
red 3,
Awesome. Okay. Saskatoon, yellow 1.
yellow 1,
Thank you. Yellow 2.
yellow 2.
Great. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for joining us today. Let's just do a quick word of prayer and then we'll get started on this junior tournament. Thank you, Jesus, for this opportunity to come together for this tournament today. God, bless our quizzers and all the families who are involved, and let your word be hidden deep into our hearts today through this tournament. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, So juniors, we've got 2 Fort St. John teams, Saskatoon and Calgary involved in this tournament today. We're going to start off with Fort St. John 2 and Saskatoon. And then the next quiz will be Calgary against Fort St. John 1. Okay, you guys ready to go? All right, quiz number 1 is now open. Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 1 mentions the son of whom?
Yellow 2,
The son of David.
That is correct. Yep. All right, question number 2 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 1 says, keep what?
yellow 2,
Time.
Okay, moving on to question number 3. Good. Question number 3 is worth 10 points. Ready question. According to Proverbs chapter 13 verse 2, who shall eat good?
yellow 2,
A man.
That is correct. Question number 4 is a quotation completion question worth 10 points. Ready question. A froward man soweth.
yellow 2,
A forward man soweth discord among brethren.
That is incorrect. Okay, question number 5 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 23 says, addeth what?
red 2,
Learning to his lips. Addeth learning to his lips.
That is correct. Sorry, the first time I just didn't hear you very clearly, so just speak up. Okay, thanks. All right, that is correct for red 2. Question number 6 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 22 refers to a wellspring of what?
red 2,
Life.
That is correct. Question number 7 is worth 20 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 10 says, yet a little what?
yellow 2,
Yet a little sleep. A little slumber. A little holding of the hands to sleep.
That is correct. Question number 8 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Ready question. According to Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6, consider what and be what?
red 1,
Consider her ways and be wise.
That is correct. Question number 9 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Ready question. Quote Proverbs chapter 4 verse 13.
red 2,
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding.
That is incorrect. Very good quote, but wrong verse. Okay. Question number 10 is worth 20 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 7 records wickedness is what?
Yellow, 1.
Wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
That is correct.
Timeout.
Timeout for Saskatoon. And you can just mute and time out with your teams. Okay, time has been called. Hey, everybody ready? Question number 11 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Ready question. According to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 10, what shall burst out with what?
Yellow, 1.
Thy presses shall burst out with new wine.
That is correct. Question number 12 is worth 20 points. Ready question. Locate this verse. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge,
Red, 2.
interruption.
And liftest up thy voice for understanding. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 3.
Okay, that is incorrect. Oh, sorry. Yes, that is correct. Very good. I need to shake my quotation brain versus my locate brain. Okay, good job, Red 2. 30-point questions. Question number 13 is a four-part question worth 30 points. Ready question. According to Proverbs chapter 20, verse 28, what preserve whom and what is upholden by what?
Red, 1.
Mercy and truth preserve the king, and his throne is upholden by mercy.
That is correct. Question number 14 is a quotation question worth 30 points. Ready question. Quote the only verse of study that contains the phrase slack hand.
Yellow, 2.
Time.
Time has been called. That is incorrect. Moving on to question 15. This is a four-part cross-reference question worth 30 points. Ready question. According to Proverbs chapter 2, verses 21 and 22, the upright shall do what, and the perfect shall do what, but the wicked shall be what, and the transgressors shall be what?
Red, 1.
The upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it.
That is correct. Do we have a winner? Great, this quiz is now closed. Excellent quizzing, everybody. All right, how do I points tally up? All right. Just gonna take a look here.
Eunice.
Okay, so we have the second place team is Saskatoon and the first place team is Fort St. John. Saskatoon with 65 points, Fort St. John with 120 points. Good job, you guys. That was great quizzing to start us off. The second highest scoring quizzer is Eunice with 40 points. Way to go, Eunice. Good job. And then Dustin coming in as the top scoring quizzer with 80 points. Good job, Dustin. All right, I think things ran pretty smoothly there. So let's move on to our quiz number 2.
So we go end quiz. That's right. End quiz and then
Again?
exit.
Again, end it?
It should register.
Yeah, it showed everything down here.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and then now you can exit. Okay, so it's registered with scores. Now you just click to the next. So you kind of click in between the two, yeah, and then you go edit score sheet. Yeah.
We have to re-
Okay, so next we'll call up Calgary on red and Fort St. John 1 on yellow. Okay, we're just gonna register your buzzers now. I see everybody is here. And can you guys hear the scratching sound on your end? Is that distracting?
No, we can't hear any scratching sound.
Okay. Thanks. I've just got Brooklyn coloring right beside me. I didn't want that to be a distraction if you guys can hear that on the mic. Okay. So Kayla, red 1, Evan, red 2, Christian, red 3, Sadie, yellow 1, Michael, you're on red 2, or sorry, yellow 2. I don't see Michael and Ariana's buzzers yet.
Like Ariana Grande.
Your mic is on for the record.
No.
Oh, there you are, Michael. Okay. Ariana, okay. All of your buzzers should be assigned now. Let's do a buzzer check for red 1, Michaela.
Red 1,
Thank you. Evan, red 2.
red 2,
Good. And Christian, red 3.
red 3,
Thanks. Yellow 1, Sadie. Oh, sorry, Lisa. Can you do that again, Sadie?
yellow 1,
There we go. Michael, yellow 2.
yellow 2,
And Ariana, yellow 3.
yellow 3,
Perfect. Okay. So we have Calgary on red, Yellow, Fort St. John, 1. Okay. Quizzers ready?
Karen, just a quick question before we start.
Mhm.
What would be the best way to ask for the score mid-quiz, or obviously during a timeout, but would it be best if you just message us privately, or?
I can message it on the Teams chat here. Can you guys see these messages here?
The chat there.
Okay, sure, that works.
So during a timeout, I can post the score there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thanks for asking. Good. Quiz number 2 is now open. Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Ready question. What does Proverbs chapter 14, verse 34 say exalteth a nation?
Red, 1.
Righteousness.
That is correct. Question number 2 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 4 mentions rottenness in what?
Red, 2.
A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
That is correct. Question number 3 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1 says, rather than what?
Red, 1.
Rather than silver and gold.
That is correct. Question number 4 is worth 10 points. Ready question. According to Proverbs chapter 2, verse 10, knowledge is pleasant unto what?
Yellow, 1.
Thy soul.
That is correct. Question number 5 is a quotation completion question worth 10 points. Ready question. Hear instruction and
Yellow, 1.
Be wise and refuse it not.
that is correct. Question number 6 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 2 states thine heart to what?
Red, 3.
Thine heart to understanding.
That is correct. Question number 7 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Ready question. The Lord, according to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 3, will not suffer what?
Red, 2.
Interruption.
What to famish? But he casteth away. What? The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked.
That is incorrect.
Time.
This interrupted question will be reread for the yellow team. Question number 7 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Ready question. The Lord, according to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 3, will not suffer what to do what?
Yellow, 1.
The soul of the righteous to famish.
That is correct. Question number 8 is worth 10 points. Worth 20 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1 speaks of the Proverbs of whom?
Red, 1.
The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel.
That is correct. Question number 9 is worth 20 points. Ready question. Locate this verse. Honor the Lord with thy substance.
Red, 1.
Interruption.
And with the first fruits of all thine increase. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9.
That is correct. Question number 10 is worth 20 points. Ready question. Who does Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24 say must show himself friendly?
Yellow, 1.
A man that hath friends.
That is correct. Question number 11 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Quote Proverbs chapter 10, verse 7.
Red, 1.
The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot.
That is correct. Question number 12 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Okay. All right. Question number 12 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Ready, question. According to Proverbs chapter 21, verse 30, there is no what against whom.
Red, 3.
Wisdom, no understanding, nor counsel against the Lord.
That is correct. Question number 13 is a quotation question worth 30 points. Ready, question. Blot. Quote the only verse.
Red, 1.
Interruption.
Of study that contains this information. He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot.
That is correct. And on that question, Michaela has quizzed out. Good job, Michaela. Well done. Okay,
Time out.
time out for, was that Fort St. John?
Yes.
Okay, and I will post the scores here. Okay, time has been called. All right, everybody back for question number 14. Okay, question number 14 is a two-part cross-reference question worth 30 points. Ready, question. How many verses of study contain the word feet, and how many of these, and what are these verses?
Yellow, 1.
2 Proverbs chapter 4, verse 12, and Proverbs chapter 6, verse 18.
That is incorrect. Good try. Okay, question number 15 is a four-part question worth 30 points. Ready, question. According to Proverbs chapter 11, verse 12, who despises whom, but who holdeth what? Time. Okay, so we have a winner for this quiz. Okay. All right, this quiz is now closed. Good quizzing, everyone. We will just gather up the scores here.
What?
All right, the results are in. We've got coming in second place, Fort St. John 1 with 55 points, and Calgary winning the quiz with 160 points. Good job, guys. The second highest score is Sadie Lambert with 45 points. Good job, Sadie. And then, of course, quizzing out with 120 points, Michaela Knopp. Well done, Michaela. All right. Yeah, now we can exit. Let's go move on to our quiz number 3. I believe it will be Fort St. John versus Calgary. Fort St. John 2 on red versus Calgary on yellow. So you guys just stay put. And then we will invite Fort St. John 2 back to the board. All right, so we will reassign your buzzers now. Let's see. See Calgary's there. We just need Dustin, Tristan, and Danielle to log on again. Okay, we're waiting for Dustin and Danielle now. Danielle, do you have your buzzer?
Yeah, they're trying to sign in. It's just loading a little bit extra.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yellow, 3.
Okay, we should be good to go.
There we go. Okay. All right, Fort St. John, let's do a buzzer check. Red 1.
Red, 1.
Okay, Tristan, red 2.
Red, 2.
Danielle.
Red, 3.
Perfect. Calgary.
Yellow, 1.
Yellow 1. Evan.
Yellow, 2.
And Christian.
Yellow, 3.
Okay, good. Let's get started on quiz number 3. Okay, question number 1 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 9 refers to a brawling what?
Yellow, 1.
A brawling woman. A brawling woman.
That is incorrect. Question number 2 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 21 says, shall be called what?
Red 2.
Shall be called prudent.
That is correct. Question number 3 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. Who does Proverbs chapter 10, verse 25 say is an everlasting
Yellow 2.
interruption?
Is an everlasting foundation, the righteous.
That is correct. Question number 4 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 12 mentions a tree of what?
Yellow 1.
A tree of life.
That is correct. Question number 5 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9 says, honor whom?
Red 2.
The Lord with all thy substance.
That is correct. Question number 6 is a quotation question worth 10 points. Ready, question. Quote Proverbs chapter 4, verse 15.
Yellow 1.
Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away.
That is correct. Question number 7 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 17 says, they eat what?
Yellow 2.
Interruption.
They eat what and drink what? For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
That is correct. Question number 8 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Quote Proverbs chapter 16, verse 24.
Yellow 1.
Pleasant words are as in honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones.
That is correct. Question number 9 is worth 20 points. Ready, question. According to Proverbs chapter 15, verse 28, what poureth out evil things?
Yellow 2.
The mouth of the wicked.
That is correct. Question number 10 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Ready, question. According to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7, who ruleth over whom?
Yellow 1.
The rich ruleth over the poor.
That is correct. Question number 11 is worth 20 points. Ready, question. What does Proverbs chapter 16, verse 2 say are clean in his own eyes?
Yellow 2.
All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes.
That is correct. Question number 12 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Quote Proverbs chapter 21, verse 31.
Yellow 1.
The horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord.
That is correct.
Time out Calgary.
Time out for Calgary.
And if we could get the score, please, in the chat. Thank you so much.
All right, time has been called. Moving on to the 30-point questions. Question number 13 is a 4-part question worth 30 points. Ready, question. According to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 19, in what there wanteth not what, but who is what?
Yellow, 1.
In the multitude of words there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise.
That is correct. Michaela, you've quizzed out. Way to go. Good job. Okay, question number 14 is a quotation question worth 30 points. Ready, question. Purged. Quote the only verse of study that contains this word. Time. Good. Okay. Question number 15 is a 2-part cross-reference question worth 30 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13 says, who shall be destroyed? And verse 20 says, who shall be destroyed? Time. Okay, this quiz is now closed. Do we have a winner? All right. Coming in second place, Fort St. John 2 with 30 points, and Calgary winning with 195 points. Good job, Calgary and Fort St. John. And we have the second highest scorer is Evan Lewers with 70 points, and Michaela Knopp, the highest quizzer, with 115 points. Good job, Evan, Michaela. All right. Let's move on. I think everything is moving fairly smoothly here today. For quiz number 4, we have Fort St. John 1 on red and Saskatoon on yellow. So Calgary, you guys can ease off. We'll switch Fort St. John again. Yeah. Now, Saskatoon, I do see Shaniqua has joined the call. So Shaniqua, will you be joining in as well for a buzzer?
Yes, she will, sister.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Lewis. So Shaniqua, we'll have you join the quiz room and we'll sign you in. They're aware that they're up, right? So we're still waiting on Sadie, Michael, and Shaniqua to join the room here. All right, we've got all of Fort St. John on. We are just waiting for Shaniqua now. I can repost the room and key number as well here.
Sorry, I'm just having trouble with my buzzer. I can't seem to get in.
Okay. Yeah, try refreshing your browser.
It says that there's no scorekeeper in the room. That's what it says.
Okay. What's your room number that you're connecting to?
My room number is 5945.
Okay, let's redo the room number. It's 5495. Let's give that
Oh.
a try.
5495.
There you go. And the key is 361.
I got that one in, but it says connected with no buzzer assigned yet.
Okay, now we see you and we'll assign the buzzer to you for yellow 3.
Thank you.
See that now?
Mhm.
Okay, excellent. And let's show our cameras here for everybody. Okay, good. Let's do a buzzer check.
Yellow 3,
Yeah, there you are. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Shaniqua. Okay, let's start with red 1. Sadie.
red 1,
Okay, Michael, red 2.
red 2,
And Ariana,
red 3,
thank you. And then Eunice
yellow 1,
and Aaliyah
yellow 2,
and Shaniqua.
yellow 3,
Okay, perfect. Everybody's on. Okay, this is quiz number 4 for juniors. This quiz is now open. Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 14 refers to the snares of what?
Yellow, 2.
The snares of death.
That is correct. Question number 2 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 9 says, arise out of what?
Red, 2.
Thy bed. Thy sleep.
Sorry, time has been called. That is incorrect. Okay, let's move on. Question number 3 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. According to Proverbs chapter 13, verse 15, good understanding giveth what?
Red, 1.
Favor.
That is correct. Question number 4 is a quotation completion question worth 10 points. Ready, question. He keepeth the paths.
Red, 1.
Of judgment, and preserveth the way of his saints.
That is correct. Question number 5 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 12 says, hatred stirreth up what?
Yellow, 1.
Hatred stirreth up strifes.
That is correct. Question number 6 is worth 10 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 9 mentions an ornament of what?
Red, 1.
An ornament of grace.
That is correct. Question number 7 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 14 says, shalt deliver what from what?
Red, 2.
Thy soul from troubles.
That is incorrect. Question number 8 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Quote Proverbs chapter 16, verse 23.
Red, 2. Time.
Time has been called. Okay, moving on to question number 9. Question number 9 is a 20-point question. Ready, question. Enter. Locate the only verse of study that contains this word.
Red, 1.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 13.
That is incorrect. Okay. Question number 10 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 9 records, give what to whom?
Yellow, 2.
Give instruction. To a wise man.
That is correct.
Time out.
Timeout for Saskatoon. I'll
Can
post the
I also
score.
get the score, please?
Yes, I will post the score.
Thank you.
Okay, 60-second timeout. All right, time has been called. Everybody back? Question number 11 is a quotation completion question worth 20 points. Ready? Question. The simple believeth. Time. Okay, question number 12 is worth 20 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 13 says, withhold not correction from the child. Why?
Red, 1.
For if thou beatest him with a rod, he shall not die.
That is correct. Question number 13 is a 4-part cross-reference question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 2, verses 13 and 14 record, who leave what, to walk in what, who rejoice to do what, and delight in what?
Yellow, 3.
Who leave the path of righteousness to walk in the ways of darkness? What's the next one?
Time.
That is incorrect.
Time out.
Timeout, Saskatoon. I'll post the score. All right, time has been called. Everyone back in for the last 2 questions. Question number 14 is a quotation completion question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. By the blessing of the
Yellow, 2.
By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked.
That is correct. Question number 15 is a 3-part question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. According to Proverbs chapter 5, verse 22, what shall take who, and he shall be holden with what?
Yellow, 1.
His own iniquities shall take the wicked himself, but he shall be holden with the cords of his sins.
That is correct. Quiz is now closed. All right. Do we have a winner? Excellent. All right. Good quizzing, everybody. I think that one came down to a pretty close score right up to the very end here. So coming in second place, Fort St. John won with 25 points. And the winner of this quiz is Saskatoon with 95 points. Well done, everybody. We have a tie for the second highest scoring quizzer. Both Sadie and Eunice had 40 points. Good job, girls. And then the highest scoring quizzer is Aaliyah with 60 points. Good job. All right. So that concludes quiz number 4. We will go on right ahead to quiz number 5. Saskatoon, you'll stay on and switch to red team, and we will call for Fort St. John 2 to get back on the board here. So far, very good quizzing by everyone. We haven't had too many no responses, and I think I'm seeing everyone buzz in, so that is really good. Saskatoon on red, Fort St. John 2 on yellow. All right, it looks like we're all back into the quiz room. Let's do a buzzer check with Eunice on red 1.
Red 1.
Good, Aaliyah.
Red 2.
And Shaniqua.
Red 3.
Thank you. All right, Dustin.
Yellow 1.
Tristan, yellow 2.
Yellow 2.
Good, and Danielle.
Yellow 3.
Awesome. Okay, we're all set.
You go.
Quiz number 5. This quiz is now open. Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 20 mentions the way of what?
Yellow 3.
The upright.
That is incorrect. Question number 2 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 5 says, sleepeth in what?
Time. Red 2.
Oh, time has been called. Let's move on to question number 3. Quotation question worth 10 points. Ready question. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. Question number 3 is a quotation question worth 10 points. Ready question. Quote Proverbs chapter 1, verse 3.
Red 1.
To receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equity.
That is correct. Question number 4 is worth 10 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 1 says, King of where?
Red 2,
The king of Israel.
That is correct. Question number 5 is worth 10 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 4 says, who, knowledge, and wisdom?
yellow 2,
Give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion.
Sorry, I didn't really hear that response properly, but I'm going to replace this question. I didn't really read that properly. So let me replace this. Okay. Replacement question number 5 is worth 10 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 4 states what to the simple?
red 3,
To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion.
That is correct. Okay. Question number 6 is worth 10 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 2 mentions the ways of whom?
yellow 1,
The ways of man.
That is correct. Question number 7 is worth 20 points. Ready? Question. In what does Proverbs chapter 5 verse 23 say he shall go astray?
red 1,
He shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray.
That is correct. Question number 8 is a 2-part question worth 20 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 2 records to know what, to perceive what?
red 3,
To know wisdom instruction, to perceive the word. To know wisdom instruction, to perceive the words of understanding.
That is correct. Question number 9 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Ready? Question. Quote verse 14 of Proverbs chapter 23. Time. All right, moving on to question number 10. Question number 10 is worth 20 points. Ready? Question. Who does Proverbs chapter 20 verse 20 say his lamp shall be put out?
yellow 1,
Whoso curseth his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out in the fire.
That is correct. Sorry, I did hear that response. Okay, question number 11 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Ready? Question. Quote Proverbs chapter 4 verse 19. Time.
Time out.
Time out for Saskatoon. Right, time has been called. Everyone back in. Question number 12 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Ready? Question. According to Proverbs chapter 12, verse 16, a fool's wrath is what? But a prudent man.
Yellow 2.
Interruption.
Covereth what? Prudent man is pleasantly known, but a fool's wrath covereth shame.
I didn't hear that very clearly. Can you just repeat your answer, please?
Fool's wrath is pleasantly known.
Time.
Okay, Tristan, I did hear your response, but very, very faintly. So can I just get a mic check for you guys in that room? Just say your names there. Yellow 1.
Dustin?
Okay, yellow 2. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit choppy for Tristan for some reason. And Danielle?
Danielle?
Yeah, okay. So unfortunately, it was really hard to hear your response, Tristan. So I'm going to reread the question until the point of interruption, and then you can give your response again. Okay? All right, so this question is just for Tristan. Question number 12 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Ready? Question. According to Proverbs chapter 12, verse 16, a fool's wrath is what? But a prudent man. Interruption.
A fool's wrath is pleasantly known, but a prudent man covereth shame.
Okay. Okay. So that was an interrupted question. And the first time you did complete the question correctly. And then this time when I reread it to you, you didn't complete the question, but you gave me the response. So I know over virtual, it's a little bit more confusing. I think for the sake of this question, what I'll do is, because both altogether, I did hear the completion of the question and then the correct response. So I'll give it to you correct, but just make sure we really speak up. Okay. So that is yellow to correct. All right, let's move on to question number 13. Question number 13 is a 3-part question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. According to Proverbs chapter 20, verse 22, say not thou what, but wait on who, and he shall do what?
Yellow, 1.
Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee.
That is correct.
Out.
Timeout for Saskatoon. Okay, time has been called. Question number 14 is worth 30 points. Ready? Question. Locate this verse. To understand a proverb and the interpretation.
Red, 2.
Interruption.
To understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and the dark sayings. Proverbs 1 verse 6.
That is correct. Question number 15 is a 2-part cross-reference question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13. Okay, let me reread this question. Question number 15 is a 2-part cross-reference question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13 says, despiseth what? And Proverbs chapter 15, verse 32 says, despiseth what? Time has been called. This quiz is now closed. All right. Do we have the scores? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, well done, quizzers. You can relax now. That was super tight. We've got Fort St. John 2 coming in second place with 85 points and Saskatoon with 110 points. Good job, everyone. Those are some high scoring quizzes. Coming in second place, Aaliyah with 40 points and Dustin with 60 points. All right. So we are actually coming into the championship bracket. Championships is between Calgary and Saskatoon. I think since we're actually progressing fairly smoothly here, we're going to take a 10-minute break just to reset for Calgary to come on and Saskatoon to connect. Calgary is on red, Saskatoon's on yellow. And we will resume at 11:10 for Fort St. John time, and for Calgary and Saskatoon, we'll resume at 10 after 10. Okay. Thanks, everyone. And if I can just get you guys to turn your cameras off as well. Thank you. See you guys in 10 minutes. All right, we are back. My apologies, we're a few minutes late here. Today we're actually running an in-person tournament as well in the sanctuary here at Fort St. John. And it's the intermediate division running in person. So we were all just upstairs checking that out. But here we are back at the championship rounds for juniors. Okay, so we're just gonna sign in for Calgary on red, Saskatoon on yellow. Okay, I think we have your buzzers registered now. Let's do a quick buzzer check. Red 1 for Michaela.
Red 1.
Good. Red 2.
Red 2.
Red 3.
Red 3.
Good. And Saskatoon, yellow 1.
Yellow 1.
Yellow 2.
Yellow 2.
And yellow 3.
Yellow 3.
Okay, great. Let's do a quick mic check as well. Just say your names, yellow 1. Oh, sorry, red 1.
Are you yellow one?
She said red one.
She said yellow one.
Sorry.
She corrected
But you
herself.
said Michaela before she said the
Oh.
correction, so you need to pay attention.
Okay.
Red 1.
Michaela?
Thank you. Red 2.
Evan.
Red 3.
First turn.
Thank you. Yellow 1. Okay, yellow 2.
Aaliyah.
And yellow 3.
Niqua.
Okay, good. Just a little louder on the Saskatoon side as well. I think everyone else is good. Okay, this is the first quiz of the championship rounds. If Calgary wins, then this will be the only quiz. If Saskatoon wins, then we will have a rematch. Okay. All right, this quiz is now open. Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 24 mentions the desire of whom?
Red 2.
The desire of the righteous.
That is correct. Question number 2 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22 says, drieth what?
Red 1.
A broken spirit drieth the bones?
That is correct. Question number 3 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Who, according to Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15, believeth every word?
Red 2.
The simple believeth every word.
That is correct. Question number 4 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 8 speaks of what of judgment?
Yellow 1.
He keepeth the paths of judgment. And
That is
preserveth-
correct. Question number 5 is worth 10 points. Ready question. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 17 refers to innocent what?
Yellow 1.
Innocent blood.
That is correct. Question number 6 is a quotation question worth 10 points. Ready question. Quote Proverbs chapter 10, verse 12.
Red 1.
Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sin.
That is correct. Question number 7 is worth 20 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9 says, honor,
Red 2.
interruption.
Honor whom? Honor the Lord. With the
That is
scepter.
incorrect. Sorry, that is incorrect. This question will be reread for the yellow team without interruption. Question number 7 is worth 20 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9 says, honor the Lord with what?
Yellow 2.
Honor the Lord with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase.
Okay. That is correct, but I really need you guys to speak up for Eunice and Aaliyah. Okay. I did make that out, but it was very quiet. Thank you. Question number 8 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 24 says, make no what with who?
Red 1.
Make no friendship with an angry man.
That is correct. Question number 9 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Quote Proverbs chapter 3, verse 12.
Red 2.
For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth.
That is correct.
Time out.
Time out, Saskatoon. Scores are posted. Okay, time has been called. All right, question number 10 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4 states, what delivereth from
Red 2.
interruption?
What delivereth from death? Righteousness delivereth from death?
That is incorrect. This question will be reread for the yellow team without interruption. Two-part question worth 20 points. Ready, question. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4 states, what delivereth from what?
Yellow 2.
Righteousness delivereth from death.
That is correct. Question number 11 is worth 20 points. Ready, question. According to Proverbs chapter 2, verse 7, he is a buckler to whom?
Red 2.
He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly.
That is correct. Question number 12 is worth 20 points. Ready? Question. Locate this verse. In heart that devises.
Red 1.
Interruption.
And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 18.
That is correct. Question number 13 is a two-part.
Calgary?
Timeout for Calgary.
Sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
So we've got Calgary. Yeah, with 104 votes. And Saskatoon with 70 votes.
Scores are posted. Okay, time has been called.
Do this test.
All right. Starting the 30-point questions. Question number 13 is a two-part cross-reference question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. Which verse of study contains the phrase his goings, and which verse of study contains the phrase man's goings? Time. Question number 14 is a three-part question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. According to Proverbs chapter 4, verse 8, exalt her and she shall do.
Red 2.
Interruption.
Exalt her, and she shall do what? She shall bring thee to what? Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her.
That is incorrect. This interrupted question will be reread for the yellow team without interruption. Question number 14 is a three-part question worth 30 points. Ready? Question. According to Proverbs chapter 4, verse 8, exalt her and she shall do what? She shall bring thee to what when thou dost what?
Yellow 1.
Exalt her and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her.
That is correct.
Test.
Contest. Calgary.
Contest withdrawn.
All right, contest.
We
is
have a
withdrawn.
timeout for Calgary as well.
Yes, timeout Calgary.
Thank you. Could we get the score, please?
Yes, sorry, we were just confirming the score as well. Calgary 95,
And Saskatoon.
Saskatoon 100.
Okay. Bye.
All right, time has been called. Down to the last question. Quizzers ready? Okay. Question number 15 is a quotation completion question worth 30 points. Ready question. The Lord will not.
Red, 1.
The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked.
That is correct. Do we have a winner? All right, this quiz is now closed. Good job. I think that came down to the very last question here. Saskatoon in second place with 100 points, and Calgary, the winner of this quiz, with 125 points. Okay, the second highest scoring quizzer is Eunice with 50 points. And the high scoring quizzer is Michaela Knopp with 90 points. Good job, Michaela. All right, and actually that concludes this tournament. That was the last championship quiz. A very tight quiz to bring it home. Okay, so give us another 5 minutes and we'll tally up the scores here. Good job, all the quizzers. Okay. All right, we have our scores tallied up here. So we'll just call all the quizzers, the teams back. Really great quizzing today. I know we had to do this virtually, but for our final tournament in June, we will be running our junior tournament in Calgary. And we're looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll see you guys in person in Calgary, especially Saskatoon. I know you guys have plans of coming. I'm not sure about Fort St. John yet, but we are excited to host that tournament in person. For today, since it's a virtual tournament, the awards will be mailed to everybody. We've got medals for the top 5 all-tournament team quizzers, and then we also have medals for the top 3 teams. So coming in 3rd place team for this tournament is Fort St. John 2. So good job, Fort St. John. And thank you for hosting today in Fort St. John. Second place team is Saskatoon. Well done, Saskatoon. And the 1st place team is Calgary. So great job, Calgary. Okay, coming in 5th place for the all-tournament team is Aaliyah from Saskatoon with 38.75 points per quiz. Coming in 4th place is Eunice from Saskatoon with 40 points per quiz. And then coming in 3rd place, Sadie from Fort St. John with 42.5 points per quiz. Sadie. Coming in 2nd place is Dustin with 46.67 points per quiz from Fort St. John. Good job, Dustin. And then coming in 1st place, Michaela, I think quizzing out 2 times today with 108.33 points per quiz. Well done, Michaela. All right, so before we leave, if I could just ask the teams to get some team photos so we can post them up on our social media as well as the website. These scores will also be put on live in the WPF quiz if you guys are interested in the stats. Otherwise, thanks for joining us today. Good quizzing, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay, thanks. As for the beginner tournament, we will start after lunch still. So Saskatoon, I will send you guys the matrix and we will resume starting at 1 o'clock Fort St. John time and 2 o'clock Saskatoon time. All right, any questions? You guys are good? Okay, thanks guys. Good to see you again. Bye. We'll end this call for now.